Although, hello YouTube, welcome in. My name is Shaquana J. Doug, the CEO of SNS Custom Scriptorium and Hair Loss Clinic LLC. I am doing the Easter look. I did the Easter look reading a couple of weeks ago, but Spirit has laid it on me today. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, to do the Easter reading because, as I've noticed with the last couple of readings, with the Mercury retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces and Venus retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces, I noticed that I mentioned self care techniques. Um, and nevertheless, it is to my belief one can take it or leave it. Like I said, if the information resonate with you, please share in the comments below. If it does not, just leave it behind. But as I noticed that even with because I go back and watch my own readings, but I didn't have time to actually do that. Now that I'm saying that, I went back to watch the first two, but more or less as I've been meditating the last two with the Mercury retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces and Venus retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces, those hit when I was explaining about the major transits, about the Chiron opposing the moon and the likes thereof. I was able to greatly manifest in that energy, and Luna was very good to me. Maybe because I have a Libra stellium, Venus in Scorpio, Cancer rising. Cancer risings, yeah, we've been getting our ass kicked. From ever since December of last year, because as the planets have finally went forward direct, Mercury is no longer in retrograde, Venus is went direct, and then finally, Mars went to direct as well. So I was able to bask in the energy and use the energy to my highest good. And if you all have not went to go see those readings, Mercury retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces, Venus retrograde conjoining North Node in Pisces, I highly recommend you go back and watch and do so, because those transits, we are still in the thick of it. I want to say until April 30th, but more or less they were more prominent or very potent around the time of Easter and beforehand, okay? Well, Easter is tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Sunday. But 4/12, April 12th, the full moon, I meant to say, not Easter, but the full moon. But also, too, keep in mind that, as I said, Easter, it still will be prominent. The energy will be prominent again tomorrow. And if you need any assistance in being able to identify where these transits are taking place in your chart, you can feel free to book a reading with me. I'm doing the 3 card reading for $12 special only. And also, too, there's a link in my bio to book a full birth chart reading where we will identify your sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign. I have a special going on for $75, but also, too, I charge $150 because that birth chart reading that not only includes me analyzing and looking at your birth chart, I do take in consideration your numerology, as I am a numerology reader, and 3 card tarot reading. Well, it will start with a 3 card tarot reading, and then it will be go more in depth. So that's how I price my readings, and we'll really get into it because the astrological profile and life path, one will be very surprised what one finds out, about oneself. Okay, so without further ado, let me get some pen and paper because I'm getting into the habit now because I have be so busy. I'm gonna go ahead and write down as I go the time slots as for each zodiac sign. And today we are going to do all 12 zodiac signs, discussing what energy will best suit all 12 zodiac signs for Easter and also 420, as that is a national holiday as well. Okay, give me just a second. Alrighty. So, for my previous readings, I've been doing just the major arcana, but today Spirit has led me to utilize the full deck to see, go more deeper into what energy is being needed in regards to our astrological profile, self-care techniques, and in alignment with the life path, unique hairstyles, and whatever may have you. Okay? So we'll get started. We're starting with Aries. So, Spirit, what is it that Aries need to know? What is it that Aries need to know in regards to the beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles, anything that will support their highest good and in alignment with their astrological profile and life path at this present time for Easter 420. Spirit, what is it that Aries, Spirit, what is that Aries need to know about their recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles, anything that will be in best alignment with their astrological profile and life path around Easter. And 420. All right. Okay, Aries. You have two that came out automatically in the shuffle. You have the Judgment. You have the King of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. Okay, which is your third card. King of Swords came out in reverse, but technically at the bottom of the deck you have the Tower card. Okay, so Aries, for Easter, Fire and Pluto, Judgment. Around this, I am getting that you need to follow your heart. Follow your heart. Okay, for King of Wands, Wands is fire. So maybe some of you are getting a steam treatment, hydration treatment. Some of you are maybe going to get sun tanning. I'm getting with the King of Wands energy. King of Swords, fire and air. Yup, here you go. The steam treatment with the Tower. Some of you, my Aries, are seeking a dramatic change. 4 and 7. 6 plus 1 reduces to a 7, which signifies a balance of relationships. My Aries, you are a natural leader, dear heart. So some of you maybe are participating in the 420 festivities. 420 festivities. So some of you are, getting, toasted, okay? With the King of Swords, okay? Some of you may have some struggle in regards to what I'm getting for the Easter look around the energy of this card. Some of you maybe have some struggle in regards to identifying that hydration treatment, that steam treatment, or maybe some self-care treatment or technique that I am getting around the energy of the King of Swords in reverse. But also too with the Tower, you do want a sudden change. As I mentioned, Mars just went direct, fire energy. So this is how you're taking action. Your fire and air is how the fire and air is the mental clarity that will be gained through that change in action. Okay. Fire and air, I think of steam. So crown activation, crown reactivation is the energy that I'm getting around the with the King of Swords in reverse. With the 16, the Tower card, I'm definitely getting that sudden change, that revolutionary. Think about it, folks. We also have Uranus retrograde. Uranus retrograde or Uranus going direct very relatively soon. Right now, Uranus is in Taurus. So Uranus is about a planet of chaos, obnoxious change. So therefore, how will that definitely signify as we move into the season of Taurus? Okay, Taurus is about material wealth, possessions, and groundedness. What do you value? The reason why this energy could be going up because some of you could also been on this soul path journey, such as myself, where you've been following the 18-month transits, because the transits now are in North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. But prior to it moving to Pisces, it was in Aries, North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. And then 2 years ago, it was North Node Taurus, South Node Virgo. No, I'm sorry, apologize. North Node Taurus, South Node Scorpio. Okay, because the transits, when North Nodes move, they move counterclockwise. So therefore, with the Tower energy, I'm definitely getting that. With the change, with the hair, you could be changing your hair colors. Some of you may be desiring the color red, Aries, because Aries, red is your color. With the King of Wands, you are a natural leader, Aries. So whatever you are desiring, fire, you definitely do it. So maybe you want that hair color that's the hair color definitely with the Tower, okay. With the King of Wands, you definitely want a double treatment. If you don't want it, then with the King of Swords here in reverse, this is giving you the sign and the go-to that this will give you mental clarity to do it. With the Judgment card, Fire and Pluto, we are in the age of Aquarius. I'm getting around the energy of this card. One would need to maybe do a consultation. Two, follow your heart, and then this will lead you to follow your mind with the King of Swords in reverse. So with that energy that I'm getting, that yeah, you would definitely suit best by talking to a cosmetologist about a desire of what desired hairstyles, recommended beauty services that you are desiring. Also, too, maybe a therapist in regard to what desired self-care techniques one would want to become more involved in. Okay, let's get some clarity for some tarot. What else do Aries spirit need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that best suit their astrological profile and life path at this present time in regards to Easter and 420 festivities. Okay, what else does Aries need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles, best suits their astrological profile, life path at this present time for Easter 420 reading. Okay, what do they need to know on this beautiful day? What do they need to know? Spirit, that's too many. Okay, reshuffle, please. What do my Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? So you got the Three of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so Aries, you got the Three of Wands that came first. Okay, so basically with the clarity of this reading and the energy and King of Pentacles at the bottom of the day, I am definitely getting with Three of Wands energy the insight of creativity. So definitely Aries, follow your mind. You are the leader in this you are the leader in whatever you're desiring to do in this era of your change, that you want that hair color, you want to change that self-care technique. What I'm getting is also too with fire and air could be meditation, sauna, massage treatment, steam treatment. So with that consultation with the Judgment card there, that would definitely suit you well, because it would lead to your progression and progress with your creativity, energy, and how to manifest the best for your highest good, alignment with your astrological profile and life path at this present time. That's what I have for Aries, okay? Where's the pen? Hold on. There we go. So that was for Aries. Taurus. Taurus, we in the building. Where my Taurus at? All right, Taurus. Spirit, what is it that Taurus needs to know? What is it my Tauruses need to know for Easter 420 in regards to the recommended beauty services, the unique hairstyles, and the self-care techniques that will best signify that it will support their astrological profile and life path at this present time for their highest good? What is it that my Tauruses, what is it that my Tauruses need to know? What is it that my Tauruses need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit their astrological profile and life path at this present time? There's too many, Spirit. Spirit, what is it that Taurus need to know in regards to their astrological profile and life path, the recommended beauty services? What is it, Taurus? Taurus, Spirit, what does Taurus need to know in regards to the astrological profile and life path, Easter 420, which is Sunday? What is it that they need to know in regard to the recommended beauty services, the self-care techniques, the unique hairstyles that will best align with their astrological profile and life path for their highest good? What is it that Taurus needs to know? All right. All right. So Taurus, you have the Tower, Three of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay. So what I'm getting around the energy, Three of Cups as well, Three of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Spirit said do it this way, so we doing it this way, okay? Taurus. So some of yous are really partying. Y'all really getting down with the get down. For Easter 420, I'm not mad at you. Delays, fire. Eight of Wands. Eight is a number in numerology that signifies. Eight is in numerology. It signifies transformational energy. Also, too, in astrology, death, transformation, rebirth, new beginnings and endings. With the Eight of Wands, So with the fire, some of you could be desiring maybe a hair color. Some of you got Sagittarius. I'm getting in your eighth house. Even though that's Scorpio's house, some of you got Sagittarius there. So Scorpio in the house, or it's yeah. Thank you, Spirit. It could be that you have, or if it's not eight. Eight is really strong energy. I'm getting around this Eight of Wands energy here. So it's either one way or two that it goes with this. Eight Scorpio in the house of Sagittarius or Sagittarius in the house of Scorpio. There we go. Ooh, okay. So, what does that mean? So, Scorpio house is about death, transformational rebirth, and new beginnings and endings. Sagittarius about expansion, philosophy, education, higher learning. So therefore, there could be a death and transformation between knowledge in regards to with Taurus, death and transformation, a rebirth of knowledge, higher learning in regards to maybe some use could be seeking a new stylist, seeking a new self-care technique that would best suit you. Also, to some of my Tauruses, as I stated, with the three in reverse, creativity, really thinking about. Yeah, it's definitely you. So some yous are really participating in festivities. That's the energy I'm getting around with the Three of Cups. That's the emotions of it. Release of with the moon, water, and Pisces. So if some of yous, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. With the Three of Cups, some of yous are not thinking about like what it is you're getting with the hairstyle or whatever, particularly Easter 420. I understand it. Maybe you're holding on to waiting to a bigger day. Because with the moon here, 8 and 1 reduces to a 9. 9 is the house of Sagittarius, water and Pisces. So maybe you could have some you could have Sagittarius in the house of Pisces. Pisces, no North Node is in Pisces, right? So Sagittarius in the house of Pisces, that's 12th house, babe. Some of that energy you might not even be aware of because the 12th house is about hidden secrets, hidden enemies. Some of that is some things that we hide from ourselves, but some also too is things that we don't know about ourselves unless boom bam until you in the situation and spirit reveals it to you. So, with that being said, some of you could not really know much about, like I said, ninth Sagittarius. Sagittarius is higher learning. Pisces is intuitive, is emotion, is the illusion. So maybe some of you with the hair, maybe some of you don't really envision like a hairstyle. So envision yourself with a certain style or really get in the depths of it is what I'm getting. Hermit, ninth house as well on this card with the Hermit card, soul searching. So some of you with my Tauruses are on a life path journey. 3, preparation, progress. That's what I was getting at because of the 3 here in reverse. Or with the 3 of cups, that's what you're doing, babe. This is what you're partying. You're 420 Tauruses because 7 is here. Relationships. Maybe you're changing something up. Because, like I said, with the 8 here, death, transformation, and rebirth, baby, you're probably holding off to get the hair done. Maybe some self care technique because with the soul searching, the hermit, okay? Maybe you're just sitting there, but a hermit stylist, as I've seen on Instagram, the hermit stylist is one of those that's quiet. They sit back and they watch, but they also observe. So maybe it's one of those situations and energies that I'm getting with my Tauruses. Maybe it's not that you're scared or waiting to get something done because you're afraid or fear anything with seeking a new stylist or seeking a new self-care technique. I know that at one point when I started out doing astrology and tarot, I was ashamed or fearful of that because I felt that that was be shunned upon because of others. But hey, acceptance isn't a requirement over here, baby. Okay, so maybe if it is that type of energy, maybe it's not. Because with the moon, the water, and Pisces, you're trusting more in your intuition and your gut because you're preparing for something big, Taurus. And even if one is not, Like I stated, the Hermit here, the ninth house, gives the confirmation that you have the higher learning education in regards to what you will want best is in regards to your beauty services, your self-care techniques, and your unique hairstyles. So with that being said, with these cards of sudden change, the Tower card, Fire and Mars, you could be if one of you, some of you could be planning and preparing with the three and the creativity here. If in regards to it, if it's not for Easter, maybe this energy is coming in for Easter 420, wherever it hits your chart, babe. That you're planning and you're preparing for a hair color change with the Hermit, the Virgo, Earth card, Earth Warrior. Maybe you're seeking to do some grounding work. Um, Maybe some just sleeping, meditating is what I'm getting. With the Three of Wands, fire energy in Sagittarius, okay? So the Three of Wands, as I stated, was in reverse. So with the Three of Wands, you could be waiting. Slow down, 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 down. Waiting to expand is what I'm getting in your endeavors with the hairstyling. Maybe with the hairstyling, the pedicure, manicure is what I'm getting with the energy of the Hermit, because with the fire and Mars, babe, that's how you taking action. The Three of Wands here, the creativity, the progress, and the progress and the progression towards it. It feels that there are several steps that's coming in regards to it, because like I said, the Three of Wands is the energy of Wands is the energy of earth. So definitely you're grounding. You're putting in the work. You're grounding. You got the Eight of Wands and you got the Three of Wands here. So definitely you're grounding and you're working on something. 3 and 8. So therefore, like I said, the 3, the preparation. You could be preparing for this hair color change, right? Be preparing for this hair color change come Easter 420. With the Three of Cups, some of you are actually going to be getting stoned with the 420 Easter look, okay? Self-care, hey, you do what you do. Earth Virgo, some of you are planning and preparing for that manicure, pedicure. Water in Pisces, you could also be desiring a wet and wavy style. Maybe someone wet and wavy style. When I think of that with the intuition I'm getting around this card and energy, is that one is desiring maybe some wet and wavy tracks, wet and wavy extensions, because water is emotions, the feel of it. Pisces, the wavy looks, the bluish colors, I think of the ocean. So the ocean, the body wave, okay? So that's what I'm getting around the energy of this card. But Taurus, that's all I have for you today. So like I stated, your beauty styles, recommended services. Some of you are, partaking in the 420 festivities with the Earth and Virgo grounding, being out in nature. I'm getting manicure, pedicure, the Tower, Fire, and Mars. Some of you with this because of soul searching journey. With the three of Wands, you are preparing because Wands are Earth energy. So you're preparing for this hair color. You're preparing for this hair color because there are some things that you're letting go of and releasing from with the Eight of Wands here, and that with the water in Pisces. Yep. Some of my Tauruses are desiring, or maybe have not even tuned in yet, that maybe thought about that hair extensions, or a body wave, or some Hollywood wave will suit them best for Easter or 420. That's what I have for my Taurus. Okay. Gemini. 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 Okay. Gemini spirit. What is it that Gemini needs to know in regards to, what does Gemini needs to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that align with their astrological profile? Spirit, what is it that Gemini What is it that my Geminis need to know in regards to the unique beauty services, hairstyles, recommended self-care techniques that will best suit their astrological profile and life path at this present time for Easter 420? All right. So Gemini, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, reverse, and you have the Page of Swords. At the bottom of the deck here, you have the Chariot. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Oh, I love it. So Gemini is what the energy I'm getting for the energy around Easter 420. You are moving forward, baby. You taking some action. You balancing out the active self with yourself. Okay, air and earth, mental clarity, Page of Swords. Maybe some of you could be taking action. Water and Cancer, yep. Water and Cancer, babe, that's how you feeling. This is how you going to be acting. Water with the Ace of Cups. I'm getting the energy. One is the house of beginnings. Aries is the self. So water, maybe some of you are going to be by water. Some of you are going to the beach is what I'm getting. Going back to air and earth. Air and earth is what I'm getting in nature, because you some of my Geminis are going to the beach or already at the beach. Air and earth, you are gaining mental clarity by grounding at the beach. Okay, with the Page of Swords, because swords is representative of the air element. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is. So maybe, yeah, so Gemini, that's definitely your energy. Maybe it's not just Gemini, but also my Aquariuses and Libras as well. Okay, so that's what I'm getting around that energy of that card with the Six of Cups. This is how you are feeling. So six is the house of Virgo. The house of Virgo with health and wellness. So with water and Scorpio energy, Scorpio house, death, transformation, or rebirth. Some of yous are letting go of an old habit is what I'm getting. Letting go of an old habit so that you could become better, babe. Because with this Chariot card, you have forward movement and how you want to take action in pursuing self-care techniques and pursuing recommended beauty services for you and yourself and you is what I'm getting for my Geminis. Okay, and then also on top of that, baby, you are just doing you, okay? It's not that you don't want to be a part of anything, but Geminis, you are really creative at this present time around Easter and 420. And you learning that with the more you express yourself, Geminis, in more creative ways, okay? Because the Chariot here, your willpower, the more do you express yourself, Geminis, that the better you feel, because you're no longer living in the past. You're going with your gut feelings, knowing that, okay, yeah, you know what, I can change my styles. I know I change a lot, but hey, look, I know that I change a lot or whatever because I'm going to an X, Y, and Z event, or I'm going to X, Y, and Z um, healing session or whatever it is. You know that, okay, hey, that is going to be an embodiment of yourself, Gemini, which is very good. Kudos to you, Gemini. Let's see what else Spirit has for you, Gemini, in regards to recommended beauty services. The recommended beauty services, the self-care techniques. We already got your hairstyles, baby. Like I said, you know, some of you's already at the water, your bottom water, Ace of Cups, but that's how you feeling. You feeling, and you were deep in your feelings about it, okay? Water and Scorpio, death, transformation, rebirth, sixth house, Virgo. So some of my Geminis have Scorpio in the house of Virgo, or Virgo is in the house of Scorpio, okay? So either way it goes, Gemini, you're learning something that is going to suit you better because it's bringing forward movement. In regards to whether, like I stated, you're going by water, maybe it's a hydration treatment, lock detox, scalp massage is also too out there. Because, like I said, with the Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, those are how you feeling, babe. And then with the Chariot, ooh, air and earth, mental clarity, grounding is what I'm getting by water. Okay, so let's see what else on the Spirit has. Water and Cancer has some around something about hair. So maybe some of you could balance yourself by maybe water and Cancer, they water and Cancer. So Cancer, I'm getting with the energy of Cancer, it could be something about salt and pepper look. Some of my Geminis have Cancer in the seventh house of Libra. So Libra is in Cancer's house, or either Cancer is in the house of Libra. Okay. So what else the Gemini needs to know in regards to the astrological profile and life path, the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and self-care techniques. Self-care techniques and unique hairstyles that best support their highest good on 428 Eastern. Okay, so I got it for you. Okay, my Geminis, you got the Magician. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, and with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and King of Pentacles. So some of my Geminis, yes. Fire, Earth. I'm getting pedicure, manicure. Feels like pedicure more with my Geminis. Earthy tones. 5, you're recovering, like I stated, some of my Geminis, because you're moving forward. You are realizing that this is all about you. Earth and Taurus. Some of my Geminis have fifth house. The fifth house is the house of Leo. So Taurus is in the house of Leo, or Leo is in the house of Taurus. Some of my Geminis could be recovering from some financial needs, because Geminis, you are manifesting, babe. You are the generator. I'm getting with the creation, because you are with the Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. You have mastered now how to choose. So you're learning that your creativity, you're tapping into it. The Chariot, you bringing it forth. If you haven't realized that you are, okay, and you're recovering from some financial loss at this present time. So with that, like I stated, I'm still getting the energy with Earth and Capricorn. Manicure, pedicure, steam treatment, grounding with Earth, and spending time with nature, being at the beach, being by the water. Unique hairstyles, I don't really necessarily see no designated hairstyle for you all. It could be that whatever it is, that it's going to be led to you in your form of communication here, okay? So that's what I have for Gemini. There's no designated style. Whatever you choose, Gemini, that's what I'm getting. Spirit says whatever you choose. Whatever you choose, babe. Spirit got you, okay? But because you're no longer attaching your value of self, or attaching the way you look or the way you dress for an event based on, I don't know, not for an event, not like, how can I say it? It's something about the balance of relationship itself, okay? So, Cancer. Oh, shoot, no. Cancer. Spirit, what is it that my Cancers need to know? Spirit, what is it that Cancers need to know? is it that Cancers need to know about the beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit them for Easter 420? Okay, Eastern 420. What is it that Cancer need to know in regards to Alright, so Cancers, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands here is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So Cancer, what I'm getting at is similar to Gemini, you are bringing some movement toward, and also to the water in Cancer. Yes, it is you, moon, water. So Cancer, your ruler is the moon. So you're definitely concerned with the balance of your hair, the balance of your looks. Maybe some of my Cancers could be in the midst of seeking some hydration treatment. Air and Gemini, 8th house, death, transformation, rebirth, beginnings and endings. Some of you could have Gemini in the house of Scorpio, Scorpio in the house of Gemini, vice versa, okay? What I'm getting around that energy of the card Geminis, because they like to change. They typically, notice some Geminis, they like extensions. That could be nail extensions, that could be hair extensions. But that's one of the energy I'm getting around with the Eight of Swords. Swords is about the energy of air. So some of my Geminis, you also too, not Geminis, Cancers with Gemini, heavy Gemini plate. Yep, heavy Gemini placement. Maybe Gemini is in your first house, Cancer, and the first house is the house of Aries. So the Cancer, you could be a Cancer rising Gemini in the first house, but definitely some mental clarity I'm getting for my Cancers. With the water in Cancer, the moon and the emotions, the Chariot is bringing energies towards you forward. Air and fire signifies steam. So some of you could be doing a steam treatment. Some of you I'm getting with the fire and air. And fire symbolizes heat. So some of my Cancers could be desiring a shampoo, a nice spa massage, pedicure, manicure, even though there isn't no Earth on here, but yes, we have a Leo because Leo is about boldness and how you show up in the world. So yes, yep, because look at this guy, he's on a horse. So all horse don't play. So that's why it makes sense now why the energy of a manicure pedicure is coming off, because the seven, the Chariot, you got forward movement going on, Cancers, and then also too the forward movement is coming through with spirit meditation and spending time with nature. Let's get some clarity, Spirit. What else does my Cancers need to know about 420 Easter? What self-care techniques, recommended beauty services, unique hairstyles that best suit them for this 420 Easter on Sunday, okay? What is it? What is it, Spirit? What is it, Spirit? Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. I see y'all, my Cancers. Okay, some of you all are turning up for the 420. But let's start with this Ten of Cups. Okay, there is a divine love. There is a harmony. There is a balance, a relationship that is coming you ways, my Cancer. So okay, so water and Pisces is definitely happening. Maybe some of my Cancers are in the midst of their Saturn return. 10th house is the significance of career. So maybe it's some of my Cancers. Maybe it's someone that you've been working with, or maybe working with, or been in balance with, or been in passing in regards. But with the water in Pisces, check this. It's a wet and wavy, so it's giving like a flowy energy. So you're in alignment, Cancer. So whatever it is, because the chariot here is the balance, because you're taking action, Cancers, to balance out your self-care. This is what's coming behind it for you, my Cancers or my loves, around 420, on 420 and Eastern. Keep in mind these are just predictions because energy changes, but oh my gosh, this is nice harmony. Like I said, 10th house is career, but also 2, 1 plus 0 is 1 and reduced. So it's a new beginning, Cancers, with the water and Pisces. So maybe some of you are, if it's not a relationship that's coming, it's a new relationship established upon self, because with the chariot here, it confirms it. Because you released it, some self-belief, you did some shadow work, Cancers, you did a lot in regards to that, because like I stated, you're balancing now with the air energy to spend more time with nature, to connect with spirit, to connect with source, in regards to how you're going to continue to move forward. Air and fire with the pedicure, the manicure, the steam treatment, how you're going to continue to rejuvenate your energy to support your highest good. Yeah, you got the fire in Sagittarius, so even if it's not that for some of my Cancerians, you are desiring maybe a silk press, steam treatment, hydration treatment, lock detox. Because here in the ninth house of learning, Cancers, my Cancers, you're learning about self, because you have the energy and the drive and to go forth. And so, like I stated, y'all have great much fun coming on 420 at Easter, okay? So that's what I have for my Cancers, okay? All right. Oh, Cancer, all right now. Leo. Spirit, what is it that Leo, Spirit, what is it that Leo needs to know? Leo needs to know about the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit them for Easter 420. What activities that will support their highest good for 420? Spirit, what is it Leo needs to know? What is it that Leo needs to know in regards to Leo needs to know recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles, and beauty services support and alignment with their highest good and astrological profile and life path that for Easter 420. All right, you got 2. It came out. Oh, I like this. Okay, Queen of Cups, Leo. The Empress in reverse. 4 of Swords. Okay. And Page of Swords, okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So, Leo, Queen of Cups, water, water. Whew, okay. Leo, starting with the bottom of the deck, Spirit says Ace of Pentacles. Some of you's got a new opportunity, new job that is going to lead to much success because you are grounding. You're spending time with building this financial funds up because with the water and water, you know that whatever it is that you need, it is definitely on your emotions. It's going to build up your emotional side. Air, water, water. I was also going to say with the air and fire energy, definitely could signify some of my Leos with manicure, pedicure. I feel that it's a hydration treatment, and also too it could be haircut, haircut trim. Reason why is because air, earth, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, swords is about air. Okay, some of my Leos, you could be building that relationship with self. Fourth house is about stability. So building your relationship with self through rest, meditation, spending time with source, spirit. Third, Earth and Venus, okay? Earth and Venus, love and beauty. Some of my Leos, there is some confusion or not really confusion. Confusion, some discernment about some skepticism. I know how to what I'm saying, trying to say. Skepit, skept, yeah, skepticism in regards to who style you and how you get styled. Okay, because maybe you have to build that relationship as well because there's some trouble intuition in balancing it out what it is that you want, recommended beauty services, hairstyles, but with grounding with the earth is what I'm getting, my Leos. But grounding with the earth will allow you to connect better with um, tapping into what creators. Leos, you are bold, fiery, front and center. So Leo colors some will best suit you will be yellow, orange. All right, so I'm back, guys. TikTok wanted me to verify So if you all could hit like this heart something, that way that will assist us. So Leo, yes, as I was stating, your color is yellow, orange. You could be desiring highlights is what I'm getting. Highlights. Maybe some you want to do like a blind cowboy copper. Um, in regards to hair color. Okay. Air and earth, I'm definitely getting steam. Okay. So let's get some more clarity. So yeah, Leos, the moon. Some of my Leos, you are with the creator block. Yup. With this, yes, the hair. So some use I'm getting with meditation, rest, connecting the source. You'll be able to tap into being able to discern what you can do to stimulate your crown reactivation. Air and earth, steam treatment is what I'm getting. Water, hydration, also too. Air and earth, also with these two cards here. Water, air and earth. Steam treatment, detox, also to a haircut. Is two things with water, so definitely with air and earth. I'm getting the energy of a steam treatment, water, shampoo, detox. Okay, could also be manicure, pedicure with the air and earth. Earth, you're definitely grounding. You're laying the foundational work for this to happen because once you tap in, you will be able to know what will best suit to activate your crown um, chakra. Eight of Wands is definitely it's going to move and you're going to manifest this very relatively quickly because you got new opportunities to be able to seek abundance and being able to define what hairstyles and ways you want to do it, okay? As your personal transformation. That's what I have for Leo. Virgo. Virgo. Spirit. What is it that Virgos need to know? What is it that my Virgos need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles, unique hairstyles that would best suit their astrological profile and life path on Easter 420. What do Virgos need to know about the recommended beauty services? What do they need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques? Okay, so you got the Four of Pentacles, Justice card, and the Hangman. Okay, so my Virgos and by Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So Virgos, what I'm definitely getting, um, you're gaining mental clarity. You've been 11th house of spirituality. No, 11. Angel number 11 is spirituality. 11th is the house of Aquarius. So friendships, partnerships, and community. So, and with air and Libra, I'm definitely getting the energy of connecting with Source. You are seeking a way because you're letting some things go. Water and Neptune. Neptune is chaos, corruptive energy. So maybe you could be getting a choppy. Some of my Virgos could be getting like a choppy haircut, especially for my females. Water and Neptune haircut and a shampoo. With my masculine energies, I'm getting Ace of Wands, fire. Definitely, I'm getting inspiration to do a new hair color. Just switch it all the way up. So with this and with the to the Hangman, Ace of Wands and the Hangman energy, 2+1 reduces to a 3. You're getting creative, Virgos, about how you want to get your next hairstyle. The air and Libra definitely with the Justice card and the energy, you're connecting with more with Source. That could be through the source of meditation. That could be a source of yoga. That could be through the source of Reiki is also what I'm getting. Earth in Capricorn, third deacon. Earth Capricorn definitely about work. Four represents the house of stability, home and lineages. So you are laying down the foundational work. So for generational wealth, happy life, happy wife, happy family is what I'm getting. With the sun energy on Virgos, you're definitely tuning into positive energy. 19 reduces to a 1. This is a new beginning, and how you want to make the right decisions and how to decide how you maneuver your funds to be able to get the recommended beauty services, partake in those self-care techniques. Yes, Virgo, with this Justice card, is definitely here that you are connecting with Source. Source is your guide to allow you to make the best decisions and protecting your energy so that you will know, okay, hey, when to do that hair color, when to do that haircut, that trim. Maybe there could be some hair loss thinning or what I'm getting, but with the fire and sun, baby, you shining your light and you know that Source, Spirit, the universe will be able to guide you and leading you when to do that haircut, when to do the haircut, when to do the hydration treatment, the detox, the steam treatment, spa massage, anything in regards to applying heat because you're balancing your relationship with self and grounding with the manicures and the pedicures. That's what I have for Virgo. Libra. Libra. Spirit. What is it Libra needs to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that will best suit their astrological profile and life path for Easter 420 that will best suit their highest good? Spirit, what is it that Libra, what is it that Libra needs to know in regards to the beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best align with their astrological profile for astrological profile and unique hairstyles best suit life path for their highest good? All right. So, yep. Libra, you have the Star card here, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, the Moon. Okay. So definitely Libra, hope is coming in. Air, Aquarius. Aquarius is about the out of box thinking. We are in the age of Aquarius, so mental clarity, 8th house, death, transformation, and rebirth. 7 and 1 reduces to an 8 Scorpio's house. So you could have Aquarius in your house of Scorpio. Scorpio is in the house of Aquarius, which would be the house of 11. You are becoming abundant. Grounding with earth, I like it for my Libras. You're grounding with earth. You're connecting with source. You are manifesting money. Abundance is on the way because you all are a natural leader. The fire energy again. Fire energy. There could be double energy that you are charging. So I'm seeing that with heat. That heat could be with shampoo, hydration treatment, um, shampoo, lock detox, anything that's heat, hair color, deep condition treatment, anything's on light zero. What I have though is that my Libras, you are grounding with the earth. Could be if you are with the new beginnings, you could be getting a pedicure, manicure. But I feel very strongly the self-care techniques is coming out for my Libras because air and Aquarius and earth both connect to source. Maybe there's some sense of meditation, sense of yoga. That's what I'm getting. And with the fire energy, shampoo, blow dry, like I said, haircut, hair color. Let's get some more clarity. Spirit. What else Libra needs to know about recommended beauty services? The recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that best suit their astrological profile for Easter and 420. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Pentacles, water, earth. So you are being by somebody of water at this present time, Libras, because you're a neutral. You are practicing a blunt. You're manifesting. Okay, because Libras, you're a natural leader. Star card, death, transformation, and rebirth. You out with the old, in with the new, with being able to know how to. How can I say it? Some of you know, like for me, for instance, take myself as an example. I know that when I'm tired or if I'm in pain, I know when to go balance and go to my yoga because I've trained and programmed my mind to go to the yoga mat because I know that I show up for myself, and that came with the power of manifestation built up with my yoga instructor, Yoga with Bird. She said, always at the end of our practice, is that this type of space is always here for you because you showed up for yourself. So therefore, in using that as an example, the connection here is what I'm getting. That's how some of my Libra's friends is what I'm getting is how that self-care technique can be embodied within your life around the energy of Easter and 420. Maybe some of you are connecting with spirit in that way. King of Wands, fire, like I said, shampoo, blow dry, hair color, treatment, blow dry, haircut, Queen of Pentacles, water and earth, that's groundingness, so by being by the water. Could also signify some of my Libras are getting out to get manicures, pedicures. Earth, you're grounding. Page of Pentacles, earth, that definitely means, that manicure and pedicure. Because like I said, the devil, my Libras, you are facing your higher self. You're balancing, you're becoming more in balance, okay? So that's what I have for Libras. Give me just a second, I gotta spit. I'm in pollen. All right. Gotta get this some water. I think it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. Anyway, we're now moving on to Scorpio. Woo, needed that. Spirit, what is it? Scorpio. What is it Scorpio needs to know? What does the Scorpio spirit need to know about the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit their astrological profile and life path for Easter and 420. What is it Scorpio needs to know? Okay. Negative self-talk, Two of Swords. Okay, Spirit. What is it they need to know? What is it they need to know? What is it Scorpio need to know? There's too many. Let's reshuffle. Reshuffle, please. Reshuffle for Scorpio. Because they all came falling out at the same time. The first one. What is it that Scorpio needs to know in regards to the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit their astrological profile and life path for Easter 420 coming this Sunday? What will best suit them? Okay. What will best suit my Scorpios? What will best suit my Scorpios for Easter 420 in line with their astrological profile and life path at this present time? What is it that my Scorpios need to know about the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that best suit their astrological profile this present time? Okay. Scorpio, you have Four of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay. Scorpios, rest, meditation, and relaxation is definitely what I'm getting you're doing on Sunday. Third house of with Libra is one I'm getting with some of my Scorpios. It could be how that's how you're tapping into your creativity, your balance of self. So Libra could be in your third house, or Libra, or with three, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Gemini is in the house of Libra. Okay. Three of Wands, fire and Aries. Some of you are desiring a fiery color, bold color, okay? Or downplaying it is what I'm getting. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you need to stay away from the fiery colors at this present time, but that's kind of an oxymoron there because you are best suited. You're okay, so like think of it like this. Reds is like a bright red for like Aries. Scorpios is like burgundy. So like yeah, that could be it. You could stay away from bright reds, but stick to your colors because That's where you will, with nails, is what I'm getting. hmm Nails, hair color. Most definitely, I'm getting hair color because Aries don't mind switching up, and they best suit well with clip-ins. So definitely, if you do, you want to go with the lower end color red, not a high end red, Scorpio, because 3 of Wands and 2 of Wands. So you're aligning it with yourself. That's what I'm getting. So yeah. So if it is in the hair color, then also too, yep, shampoo, blow dry, heat press, silk press, irons is what I'm definitely getting with this card. 2 of Wands, you're aligning it with yourself. Fire. Follow your heart, follow your mind, Scorpio. Can I get clarity? Spirit, what else does Scorpio need to know about the beauty services? Self-care techniques that suit them. What does Scorpio needs to know about the beauty services? That this suit their profile. Okay, yep. So you got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yep. All of these came out very nice and what I was expecting. So yeah, Scorpios, you are definitely on a journey. You're aligning yourself. You're aligning your personal goals with your connection with Source. Meditation. You are willing to power back in for Easter 420. You're reverencing the day. That's what it is. That's what I got for Scorpios. You're reverencing the day. Not that it's not like you celebrate it, but you're reverencing the day in regards to like, okay, in celebration of the Most High, okay, is what I'm getting. Because you're coming into balance. Sagittarius and fire. Sagittarius is about expansion, learning. 1-4 reduces to a 5, so it's change and transformation. So therefore, with this card, I am definitely getting that you are becoming more compassionate. You're reaching your personal goals. With that could be through water, like it says, shampoo, hydration treatment. Water. Every time I see this card, I've been getting like manicure, pedicure, or also too air, fire, and the water, fire, air. It could be a combination of the mix where it could be um feels like a right now it's feeling like a double book status, right? So with the air and fire, I'm definitely getting a steam treatment. Water, and the fire. I'm definitely getting a spa, pedicure, and manicure. Okay, with the fire and Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune, you're definitely getting your change of perspective, new beginning. So definitely, if you are getting all three of these services, right? Manicure, pedicure, and hair color, that's a new opportunity for you, my Scorpios, okay? Because here, fire, Sagittarius, the balance, and also too with the 2 of Wands, you're reaching newer heights with your goals because you are connecting with Source. And in Source, Spirit, Universe is guiding you along the way. That's what I have for Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What does the Sagittarius need to know? Spirit. What is it Sagittarius needs to know in regards to? What is it Sagittarius need to know in regards to the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services. Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques. Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that are best suit their astrological profile at this present time. What is it? Sagittarius. What is it? Sagittarius need to know about the recommended beauty service. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know about the recommended beauty services? Oh, Mercury retrograde. Here we go. Internet just went out. I'm glad I got Wi-Fi. Hotspot, boy. You gotta see that. Thank you, Spirit. What is the Sagittarius needs to know about the recommended beauty services? Self-care techniques and unique hairstyles that best suit their astrological profile at this present time. So, Eight of Swords, Justice, the Chariot, Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, yep. Sagittarius, what I have for recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles. You are determined and willing at this time. You have brought some sense of balance with yourself, with connecting with yourself and spirit. Mental clarity, if not, water and Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So with this full moon in Libra is what I'm getting around the chariot movement. It has brought you some sense of release. With the Chiron opposing the moon. So therefore, there was something about with this full moon. I do, we do, you do. Okay, that's one of the things that I tell my students. So that's what I'm getting for the energy of Sagittarius. I do, we do, you do. So with that, Source has came to meet you. Spirit, God has came to meet you. Because you are coming to some sense of acceptance and freedom. Is what I'm getting. Freedom, freedom, I can't lose. Freedom, I can't choose. Justice and clarity, justice card here, 11, spirituality, mental clarity. So if it has not came for you yet, Sagittarius, is definitely on the horizon for you. Easter 420, that's the day of resurrection, folks. Some of you are Christian, so that's definitely some connection there between Easter and that you're getting some good energy on how to move forward. So with the air and Gemini, you won't mind changing up. Water and Cancer, you're definitely hiding to do for a time at the beach. Time by a body of water is what I'm getting. Water and Cancer, that's how you expressing yourself, babe, with the emotional side. Swords energy is air. So definitely you're going with the flow. But also to Air and Libra, you definitely came into balance or is coming into balance with balance in relationship with self. Okay, so let's get some other clarity and what else that could be a suit Sagittarius for Easter 420. So something that look like sitting on the porch is what I'm getting. Sitting on the porch, sitting by water, being by water. What else does Sagittarius recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit them at this present time. Sagittarius. Okay. So Sagittarius, you got the Lovers card here at the bottom of the deck. Love, harmony, relationships. So yeah, you are sixth house, health, wellness. You are love. We love lovers and friends. Tell me again, and you know then we will be friends. That ain't the words, but you know you get the point. That you know that this Gemini. So maybe some use okay, six health and wellness. Some of my Sagittarius, you maybe have a youngest relationship. So with the movement and charity, the determination that is brought with through the emotion with the moon, like I said, the full moon in Libra, of being able to acknowledge the spirit, say, you know what, I know who I am, and they know who they are. That's what it sounded like the conversation was with Cancer. But because you did that, maybe your recommended beauty services here, Sagittarius, could be um, um, hydration treatment, detox, lots, detox. If you have not done so, because of the air Gemini, I'm definitely getting you going with the flow, whatever it is. The lovers, maybe you have with the six, because this is 6, 7, 8. So because you brought forward and released something around the energy of the full moon, that love and relationship, health, wellness, maybe there's a child, or there's someone close to you, Sagittarius, that you are mm, connecting with. The child could possibly be Gemini. Gemini, your sixth house or sixth house. The sixth house is Virgo. Virgo could be in Gemini. Okay, with the you release some set of limiting beliefs. You because you transitioning. Okay, age of Aquarius. You know that you're thinking outside of the box. That you know. So what I'm getting is really all this air energy just for Sagittarius. Hydration treatment for recommended beauty services, a nice shampoo, spa manicure, because you manifest, okay, with the movement, the seventh house here, 11th house, spirituality, friendships, because you accept it, you release some things, death, transformation, and rebirth, balance, woman, responsibility, because you are deciding to leave something behind. That's what I have for Sagittarius, okay? So yeah, that was a lot, but yes, you did the work, okay? So Capricorn, Capricorn, Spirit, what does a Capricorn need to know? What does my Capricorns need to know regarding the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services, recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, and unique hairstyles that would best suit their astrological profile at this present time. Spirit, what is it? What is it that my Capricorns need to know about the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services. Recommended beauty services that will best suit their astrological profile at this present time. All right. Okay, so Capricorn, you have the Death card in reverse. Okay, you have Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorns, you've been manifesting, you've been doing the work, and with the Fortune in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so maybe some of you use water and Scorpio hydration treatment. I'm definitely getting Water and Scorpio, death, transformation, rebirth, new beginnings. Maybe some of you just sit by a body of water. It released that sense of, okay, 3 and 1, 4, home, lineage, Cancer, house, okay? So maybe some of you have, okay, I got it. Scorpio in Cancer's house or Cancer's in Scorpio's house, but either way it go, babe, because you have, ooh, but Virgo, health, wellness, and then the Pentacles with the money. So maybe there is, Capricorn, you, because you've been working on something, because you've been manifesting abundance on Capricorns. That's what I was going to say. You've been your earth element. You are in your element, Capricorns. You've been grounding. You've been putting the legwork in. Maybe that's been by because you've been going out. Maybe you've been spending time with dirt. Is what I'm getting because of the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles means money. So you've been manifesting with new beginnings of money. So because maybe you've been grounding with the earth, maybe you've been digging in the dirt, maybe you've been doing meditation, yoga, Capricorns, because you've been understanding that with the balance, 8 in reverse, death, transformation, and rebirth, new beginnings and endings, Virgo, the house of six, not sickness, self-development, health, and wellness, that it will lead to a better self. That because you know with water, Scorpio, home, things, there's certain things you can't change, but because you know you manifest abundance, it will change once you get out of the way of self. So what does that look like for the recommended beauty services? Well, you got a couple. Because of the earth and the water and Scorpio energy, I'm definitely getting pedicure, manicure, just soaking your feet in the water. Virgo, I'm definitely getting earth energy, earth. That could definitely be Virgos. They like burgundy. It could be, hmm, they like burgundy, not just burgundy, but those are one of their colors. But Virgos, they could just be, yeah, spending time with self is definitely what I'm getting. And that could look like many of things. Virgos could be doing a manicure or pedicure, death, transformation, rebirth. Some of my Virgos, I don't know, masculine or feminine, definitely locks. Okay, resistant to change. So when I see that card, every time I see the card, locks, braid, a style that's not going to come down easy, maybe some faux locks. But I don't see anything, yeah, signifying that, okay? Let's see what else Capricorns need to know. Like I said, Capricorns, you could have a strong placement Virgo and Scorpio in your chart, okay? Book a reading with me if you would like to know more deeper and further about your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right, Capricorn spirit, what else do they need to know? What else do they need to know about the recommended beauty services? Okay, Ace of Swords. So yeah, breakthroughs, mental clarity, personal transformation, fire, how you taking action. So definitely with the water, Scorpio, air, and the fire energy, you definitely can suit well from steam treatment, steam massage, face massage, facials, okay? Hydration, okay? So that's what I have for my Capricorns. On to Aquarius next. Spirit, what is it that Aquarius needs to know in regards to the recommended beauty services? What is it that Aquarius needs to know about the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that will best suit their astrological profile at this present time. What is it that Aquarius needs to know about the recommended beauty services, self-care techniques? That best their astrological profile. In the present time. Okay. You got the Magician here. Three of Swords. And Ace of Swords, okay. So, Aquarius, you're manifesting greatness. Air and Mercury. I definitely feel that energy strongly with your creativity, though. You like, man, what the hell? It's what the energy around this card. I'm getting like no motions, like straight gas, like swords energy. That's your element. Swords is definitely air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's like, yeah, you know what? The fact and logic of it. Yeah, what the hell? It is what it is. You're like, okay, yup, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm moving on. Whatever I make it do what it do. Type energy vibe that I'm getting for Aquarius for Easter 420, because you already manifesting. You're doing something great in this world right now. You could be, because air. I'm definitely getting with one house, and one numerology means new beginnings. One house of self. You are communicating with source. Meditation, yoga, you're definitely doing it. Air, Ace of Swords, yes, you are doing that. Um, Rethinking some things in regards, like I said, yeah, what the hell, maybe not really thinking much on how I'm gonna do my hair, but or how I'm gonna look for Easter 420, because hey, you know what? I'm manifesting abundance, baby. I don't give a damn about what nobody else got to say. Okay, because why? You already using your air and Libra, right? You did the three air and Libra with the three in reverse. You're balancing that energy with your manifestation, whatever it is that you're doing, Aquarius. You're doing that because you're balancing it with self. Okay. Let's see what else do we have for Aquarius. Okay, what does Aquarius? What else does Aquarius need to know, Spirit, in regards to for Easter 420? What else do my Aquariuses need to know? Y'all got me cracking up over here. Listen, I get it. I get it. What else do Aquarius spirit need to know in regards to the astrological profile and life path? The recommended beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles. I love that energy. You got to keep it pushing. I got y'all. I see. Okay, y'all. Shattered dreams. Okay. Sorry. So some of you could be going through some things. Yep, introverted. I got it. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles came out reversed, and the Ten of Cups came out in reverse. So, yeah, some of this can be coming because water and Pisces. Some of you don't see it. Maybe some of you maybe have someone, a loved one, that maybe is not doing well. My condolences to you all, um, and my condolences to those who are going through it, family members. Water and Pisces. Maybe you haven't seen it coming yet because 1 and 0 reduces down to one new beginning. But water and Pisces, but the North Node is in Pisces. Oh, I mean, I've did some work, but there's still some shit to it. So what is it that I'm not seeing? Okay, what is not seeing, babe, is that there is some bickering, maybe in the family about money, because you are rethinking. some things, like I said, you are already on the path of already manifesting and creating things, Aquarius is. So maybe this is in like the residual or the side view about the family, the things that you have left on. Like you say, you moving on because these things here are in the residual or they either are coming. But nevertheless, fire and earth, you do know that you are connecting with source and spirit, universe. Fire and earth, spa pedicure will suit you well. Water and Pisces, wet and wavy hair extensions if you don't have, if you don't wear extensions, definitely will suit you well. Aquarius, self-respect. Some of you are very introverted. You have difficult decisions, and don't know about much about the future at this present time. But because you know you're the magician, Aquarius, okay. So you're moving on. In other words, past, you know, moving on past some things. 420 Easter. Like I stated, my condolences to you, those who've lost a loved one at this present time. But you are doing it. If you don't see it now, you're definitely, it's on the way. Okay, is what I'm getting for 420 Easter for my Aquariuses. Okay, Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. All right. Spirit, what is it? What is it that my Pisces need to know about the recommended beauty services? Recommended beauty services, self-care techniques. What is it that Pisces, Spirit, what is it that Pisces need to know about the recommended beauty services and self-care techniques that best suits their astrological profile at this present time? Okay, I like it. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. Queen of Cups. And Two of Swords, okay? But then you have Five of Swords at the bottom, at the very bottom. Okay, so Pisces, Earth, and Taurus is long term, you know, so Seven of Pentacles, okay, seven house of relationships. You can have Taurus in the house of Libra, or Libra is in the house of Taurus, okay? Queen of Cups, water. You're definitely how you're emotionally thinking. Maybe you going by water. Like I said, hydration, haircut, steam treatment, lock detox. It's a two-in-one service with water and water. But the energy for my Pisces here, I'm definitely getting manicure, pedicure, because with the Earth and Taurus is you're seeking hard work. You're doing something, balancing out with self. Um, Maybe some of you all could, with material wealth and possessions, because you are doing that water, you could be getting in the water, but also to be doing like meditation and yoga by pond. Okay, with the two here in reverse, follow your heart. Two is the house of Taurus, air, Libra, the balance of self. Okay, so let's get clarity. What else? Earth, if you are long-term view, like I said, some Pisces could be. I'm also getting with Earth and Taurus. You could also be doing some like grounding. Maybe there's some planning, self-care techniques to build. You know, what else do my Pisces need to know about the recommended beauty services? What else do So yeah, Ace of Wands came out in reverse, and the King of Wands came out too. Okay, so fire, how you're taking action, new beginning. Because of the Queen of Cups here, you are very intuitive. So, like I said, water, water, being by a body of water, and also too, immersing in the water. Long term view, hard work, perseverance. You've been putting in a lot of work, Pisces. You're very compassionate. And with the fire energy, definitely maybe just sitting by the sun is what I'm getting. Air and Libra to balance the self, relationships. Libra, maybe you want, maybe my Pisces, y'all desiring with this card here, Seven of Pentacles, maybe a color. Libra, like cowboy copper is in regards to hair color. Maybe a steam treatment, lock detox, scalp detox, but definitely water, water. I'm getting really, really heavy for my Pisces. And with the King of Wands here, fire, fire. Yep, that's exactly what you were doing. Fire, fire, and the water, water. Okay, they definitely go hand in hand here. All right, so that's what I have for Pisces. This concludes our Easter 420 reading for the beauty services, self-care techniques, unique hairstyles that would best suit our astrological profile and life path at this present time. It's just unfortunate that we didn't, not really unfortunate, but Spirit didn't really have any unique hairstyles per se other than a haircut for some, or choppy, like, pixie cut, baby. I didn't say pixie cut, but go back to your element and then view which one I said haircut, but Spirit definitely saying pixie cut now. Or maybe like a Brad Pitt cut for the masculine energies, okay? But there was no significant unique hairstyles at this present time. Tomorrow I will be back. We will be doing the Taurus reading. Tomorrow is when the sun entered Taurus. This is about how we value, what we value, and the likes thereof. Alrighty, folks, so I have to head on over and take my pup to the vet to see what's going on. I'm wishing you all strength, grace, peace, prosperity, abundance, all your way, and blessings. Okay? See you all later. Okay?